History is American history, and this year marks the 60th anniversary of some of the most pivotal events in the civil rights era. One of those is the Children's Crusade. The protest is credited with the eventual passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. But a number of the children who marched believe time has allowed people to forget what it was really like back then. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart shares their story as we continue to celebrate Black History Month.
This is kind of a sick place, Birmingham is. But not only are the white people sick, but the Negroes are sick also. And all we need to do is get up and start walking.
You might look at these images from 60 years ago and say these young protesters spilling out onto the streets of downtown Birmingham were on the right side of history.
They just start letting the dogs out. I mean, they used the billy clubs.
Truth is, like MLK was not loved by all back then, not everyone believed this was a good idea at the time.
Many adults thought we should not have been put at risk.
Among these protesting civil rights foot soldiers,
Paulette Roby,
Judith Rep Stickney,
Janice Wesley Kelsey.
I went to jail for my freedom in 1963 at the age of 13. I was a baby.
They were all babies. Roby was only 13. Wesley Kelsey was 16. All wanted the simple things racial segregation wouldn't let them have, things taken for granted today.
I just wanted to be able to walk in the front door. I wanted to be able to drink from the water fountain.
I didn't like that I had to pay the same price for a hot dog and Coke, but I could not sit down and eat it.
These days, follow the signs of the Civil Rights Trail in downtown Birmingham, and you'll find the Civil Rights Activist Committee headquarters.
Her name is Mamie Chamberlain. She just passed away right after Thanksgiving.
This is where the now adults keep the stories alive. On the wall, the preacher, SELC's James Bevel, the man who orchestrated the Children's Crusade, recruiting kids when it became difficult to find adults to march and be jailed. The goal? Put Birmingham to shame in front of the world and force desegregation. 16th Street Baptist Church held a number of mass meetings.
And they was in there, and it was on. It was on. It really was. I mean, got you real fired up. We was fired up when we walked out of that church. You know, you wanted to go to jail.
Stickney says many of these children were not from the middle-income neighborhoods like Titusville, kids of teachers, preachers, and doctors.
The maids' kids versus the people, the school teacher kids. I'm not saying none of them didn't get out there, but their parents might have thought that they made it and they didn't need anymore.
And know this, most of the children protested and went to jail without their parents' permission.
And when you got bailed out, what did your parents say?
I don't know if I can say it on tape. My mom was really upset.
She didn't quite think we would get involved in going to jail. We called it D-Day, where the kids came out of the schools by the thousands. It was over. It was over.
The protest led to Birmingham agreeing to desegregate and is credited with breathing new life into the civil rights era with the eventual passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Wesley, whose brother also protested, says her mom eventually came around.
Not too many years later, she was proud of the fact that her children, that she had at least two of us who had stood up for what we believed in and tried to right the wrong.
And be on the right side of history. From Birmingham, Kevin Stewart, Fox 5 News.
Thanks so much, Kevin.